Since 2020, North Korea has been isolated from the rest of the world. After opening up a small northern town for tourism early this year, the powers that be quickly closed the country's borders again. So how is it that I'm running through a packed stadium in the capital of North Korea with my trousers falling down?
I'm pulling up my trousers in front of 40,000 North Koreans. Hey guys! Hey! How's it going?
Good morning. Today is a pretty surreal day. In about an hour, I'll be heading over to the airport to fly to North Korea. We're taking the plane from Beijing to Pyongyang after securing these fancy delegation visas yesterday, as we're not entering as tourists. No tourists can enter North Korea right now. We are entering as athletes. Yes, as dumb as that sounds, I'm entering North Korea officially as an athlete. Tourists aren't allowed in the country right now, but the sporting delegation have arranged for a group of foreigners to participate in the Pyongyang Marathon, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. We're sharing the plane today with the wrestling team, some local businessmen who you can see walking behind me there. But the rest of it is mainly athletes.
Go to North Korea if you want.
Yeah, this is the North Korea flight.
North Korea. Good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay.
只为一个国际好。
We are pretty limited in what we're allowed to film on board. Any cameras going out the window, completely not allowed. Any filming around the cabin crew, very much not allowed. So you're limited to just seeing my seat, my meal, the bathroom, and how shaky this takeoff was. One of the most scary airplane experiences I've ever had, to be completely honest. This is the inside of an Air Koryo toilet, you know, if you're headed to Pyongyang. Count me as a fan of this North Korean burger. It's not too bad at all. We're in fucking North Korea. North Korea.
Welcome to North Korea. Welcome to Pyongyang.
You mean Democratic People's Korea of Korea?
The Democratic People's Republic of Korea. That's the country we're in. You're exactly right. I'm very, very sorry.
International travel company. Nice to see you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Upon landing, the mood was very high. I obviously couldn't film at immigration, but the process was much easier than people had been expecting. The bag searches were minimal, and nobody's phone was opened. And then, we became the first outsiders to see North Korea's capital in 5 years. On our drive to the athletic village, we were already able to see just how much has changed since foreigners were last here. We have priorities.
This is too big, so you want this?
Yeah, I do.
I don't get it. It's big, like it's my.
Nice.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
So the last one, so no, she will bring more.
How does it feel not to have one? It feels just shit. I need to scoop tell people.
It feels terrible. It feels terrible. This is all I've been thinking about since I got here, and because I was the fourth person in the shop, I couldn't get it.
Well, you were just too slow.
I was too slow. I was waiting for
Everyone
to
else
ask questions.
Look, you'll see many vlogs from many much bigger creators on this trip, and they'll be showing you things. But no, I wasn't filming. I was sprinting here to buy a tracksuit.
And honestly, I wish I was here.
This is the 22nd floor of the Sports Association Hotel. It's a nice enough place. Lord knows what it's been doing for the last 5 years, but we are the first European tourists to come and stay here since COVID-19 hit in early 2020, which is quite exciting. Easy to get lost in here. A little bit of a Shining vibe, but it's comfortable enough. Okay, I actually did get a little bit lost in here, but I'm sure we'll find the room eventually. You'll find out in the next shop, whereas it might take me minutes. Welcome to North Korean cribs. Come on in. We have a beautiful twin here for you. Incredible view of the Pyongyang skyline, as well as optional electricity because the lights up here don't exactly work, but that's by design, I promise you. We then, of course, have a stunning bathroom, marble countertops, running water, contrary to popular belief, and a shower. We get to see if it's hot, but, you know, I have high hopes. That's that real juicer scram, you know? You got your beef, you got your kimchi, a little bit of pasta. That's just real eating for real athletes, you gotta understand. Cheers.
Yes, $1 for one. Yeah, $1 for one. Oh, really? Yeah. Whoa, no way. Is that cheap?
Drink, yeah.
Okay, then we drink.
Yeah. Cheers. Nice to meet you. Yeah. And photo. Yeah.
Finally get the fuck out of here.
Great.
Hold it.
Oh, yeah.
The pool game has become very much secondary to content. That, as you can see behind me, is a DPRK citizen playing pool. Yeah, you have beer? We are now at the sort of statues of the leadership. We've been told there's no obligation to buy flowers, but I'll lay some flowers down for the people. Let's be respectful, right? I think that's a good idea.
I'm grateful to be here, right?
I genuinely am. I don't know if you're I don't know if you're mocking right now, but I genuinely am.
Hey, not here. I don't.
Yeah. You really aren't obliged to buy flowers here at the leader statues. However, they only cost $5, and it felt like a nice gesture for our guides, all of whom were wonderful people. Today is a public holiday here. People are honoring their ancestors, so as you can see, there's a lot of hubbub, there's a lot of rush. So I'll do my best to keep both leaders in frame here, as is required. I was told off a little bit for having my hands in my pocket. Oh, no, come on, keep them in frame, I was told off a little bit for having my hands in my pocket in one of the photos. You gotta make sure, keep a neutral face. But otherwise, fairly normal photo opportunity. We've got the exclusive opportunity to see the Choloma statue, which is fun.
So to commemorate their work, to helping us to be free from the Japanese colonial rule, we erected that tower. It's called Liberation Tower. It's 450 kilometers long, and Pyongyang is the husband's family name. When you get married, we keep our family name.
It's really tall. Very high. Ooh. We're in the central district of Pyongyang now. You'll see the Kim Il-sung Palace behind me, which you probably recognize from the news. And here we have the Juche statue, or Juche, which is the governing ideology of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. One that revolves around self-reliance, and one that you've probably heard me make jokes about already in this vlog. whilst I drunkenly play pool.
Now, this is three-person group statue. The worker, farmer, and intellectual. They are holding the symbol of the Workers' Party of Korea, sickle, hammer, sickle, and the pen. Long live the courageous idea, the slogan.
Wow. Look at this, the room.
Turns out going for a walk around Pyongyang is as easy as just asking. And so now the boys want to walk in Pyongyang.
Nearly free.
We are just walking around Pyongyang. This is not a guided experience. That's part of the itinerary. We're just, you know, the main man here is just taking us for a stroll. This is, I could stand here all day. This is great. Hello, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Oh. It's quite special just to be out on the streets here in Pyongyang. You know, we have our guide with us still, but we're just out here. We're on the streets. It's a public holiday. People are saying hello. They're keen to see foreigners for the first time in 5 years. Some people are shy, as you might expect, but there's a sense of normality. I'm forgetting where I am. Things don't feel as peculiar or as hidden or as secretive as we've been told to feel. Just right now, as I'm recording this, there's a man waving at me out of the bus window. This is one of the beautiful things about travel.
This is the first but before COVID, it was exactly
This stadium, right here behind me, is where, on Sunday, 2 days from now, we will be running the Pyongyang Marathon. We'll be starting and finishing from the stadium and running a course all together with some professional athletes, some amateur athletes, people from all over the world. But for today we're doing something different. It's time for some Pyongyang bowling. The great American pastime has made its way to the DPRK. Who would have thought that Pyongyang's #1 pastime was bowling? I mean, look at this. The place is busy as it can get. This is where the life is in Pyongyang. It is so busy in here that we can't play. Every single lane is full and there's a queue. All of those paid actors must have been very expensive. It's also interesting because the level of freedom we've been offered at this point is so high that I'm not even considering, oh, should I ask before I talk to local people? We're just talking to local people. It's great. All right, it's looking good. It's looking good. We may have a lane. We may have a lane.
Go on, lad. Oh!
We'll start with that, all right? We'll start
Not in the gutter, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, got something.
I will take it. You know, we're doing okay. So, yet again, here I am, stood outside in Pyongyang, entirely alone. The level of freedom that we have received on this trip has been incredible, absolutely fantastic. The perception I had before coming in was that I would be watched every second. You see a lot of conversation about, are the rooms bugged? But no, tons of freedom. It's been great.
The leader visited here 3 times. Make public that the building is getting
first European people to come to this part of Pyongyang ever. This is a new development that was started in 2020 and then finished in 2023, and it features a lovely beer here. It's really genuinely quite impressive. There's 10,000 apartments that are supposed to be built every year here, and they seem to be meeting those quotas quite nicely. But more importantly, much more importantly, what a fantastic pub. Pretty cracking selection of beers. Just walking home after a night in the pub at Pyongyang, whatever neighborhood is this? The new neighborhood. Glorious. Running away. Cameron, come back! Cameron, come back. This is the Jusha dance.